Pagan News Show. And today we're going to go do something a little different. We're working on various stories and working on with our various partners. But people have said, why are you doing this? What is the point of the Pagan News Show? So today I'm going to give my opinion piece and explain a little bit of what we're doing. One of the things that we need in our community, the pagan community, which is very decentralized and diversified, with so many different ways to communicate and so many different ideas within it, it's hard to find common ground. But where our common ground is in our lives and how we live and how we can live a better life. So it's in our freedom, it is in our choices, and it is in the ways that we deal with things. So, how do you do a news show for all of them? Well, you have to create a chorus or a diversified series of voices in it. And this is something that's a team working on this, Reverend Don Lewis and myself. Mary Hawkins joined us, Gabriel Tevins, you've seen, and others are coming along as they develop their sections of it. And what we see most importantly is that having diverse voices is important. Take, for example, our previous project was this is modeled after Pagans Tonight Radio, where we have 6,000 hours of radio over a decade, more than 150 people played host. That's right. Some of the most well-known podcasters got our start on Pagans Tonight Radio, and we developed that sort of thing. And today, it really transformed how podcasting works. A lot of that is seen. And what we did was not give any one person a voice. We gave many people a voice. And each one was allowed to talk in their own way and at their own time. At any given week during Pagans Tonight, we had as many as 14 different shows running. And so we were able to do this nightly broadcast. And this we're hoping to return to with Pagan News Hour. The other thing it was able to do, and we covered stories such as Patrick McCollum in his chaplain fight with the Supreme Court and the other agencies, long before his book tour, long before this other stuff. We followed him all his life. We talk about Phyllis Crott. We followed her through all her different actions. We have followed Selena Fox, who Circle Network News, Circle Sanctuary News radio show, kind of spawned out of it. We've seen a lot of things that have come out of what we've done. Same story with Magic TV. We were one of the first into YouTube, and we existed before YouTube. And we joined within 100 days of YouTube to bring casting. And we have thousands of videos on there to talk with it. So we're going to do the same thing here, except we're asking you and to say what you want to cover in your local area. And we're asking people to make 3 to 5 minute video and audio clips, which we will play together every evening. So one of the biggest things I believe in is that the community needs to be communicated. And I don't care it's communicated through a decentralized system. I just want to make sure when we need to get the important news out, we have ways to do so. And we do. And through this, we're hoping to create more systems to do so. We are working with Spiral Moon Media, Pagan Public Radio, Janet Callahan's people. We're working with Mary Hawk and Divination TV, which she started out. And we're working with the Magic TV group out of the Corellian TV section. So these are some groups we're working with. We're involved with the American United as they're beginning their obvious actions they're taking to help kind of protect the separation of church and state. We want to report things like the Lady Liberty League, who's telling us how to handle this DOD. And we don't want to cover every news story. If you think your radio show, your podcast, your YouTube has covered a news story pretty well, let us know so we can tell others. Our main goal is to get whatever needed information we can into people's hands so they can make better choices. This is the purpose of it. Can you join it? Yeah, email me at thepagan@gmail.com. DM me. We have this Friday, we have pieces coming up. We have more pieces coming up. And while we've had a bit of a rough start, we've now reached well over 3,000 views, people on this in the last 5 days, which is fantastic. It's great. And we're continuing to grow. So one of the biggest things people don't understand, and I think this is hard for them to understand, is that having a pagan voice doesn't mean it has to be centralized. So many people are traumatized by hierarchical control, especially patriarchal hierarchical control, that they're unwilling to work in projects that seem to need hierarchical control. Pagan news shows don't. You can tell us your story. We won't censor it. And it isn't hierarchical. Everybody has a right to say something. And we're so traumatized by the idea that somebody has to be in charge. It has to be perfect. It has to be great, that we oftentimes forget just how well we can do ourselves. So this is it. So why am I doing this? Because it's my latest project. I'm obsessed with the pagan community. I love the pagan community. I adore it. I don't study paganism. I study pagans. I ask hundreds of questions, thousands of questions. And now I want to be able to help you and help me understand the community better, and to also provide more information. So you're going to be hearing a lot about it. Today, I just wanted to share that with you. Why are we doing this? One, because I have an obsession with pagans. I love the culture. I love the ideology. I love the philosophy. And that I believe that if we can survive the future, if we can continue forward, moving forward, we're going to have a great future, and that we have the tools necessary to live in the next stage, not just comfortably, but thrive and have a culture we're proud of. That's what we're hoping for, to have a culture that helps us thrive, help our grandchildren survive, and our great grandchild survive. And more importantly, so that we can have comfortable lives when we return from across the veil back into incarnated lives. So there we go. Pagan News. Join us, Pagan News, paganworldnews.com, and contact me. And you can join our project. It's going to continue to grow. After all, Pagan Tonight was 10 years. Magic TV continues today. So what do you want to say to the community? And if you had an uncensored, except for cussing, what would you say? So Pagan News Hour is coming and developing. And are you going to be a part of it? I hope so. I need some heroes and sheroes.